A listener warning. Please be advised that this episode contains content that may be disturbing to some listeners, including descriptions of violence. Listener discretion is advised.
Life upon the wicked stage ain't ever what a girl supposes.
I'm Jen.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Olivia.
And we are, in fact, three different people.
This podcast focuses on true crime under the spotlight of arts and entertainment. So grab your beverage of choice and settle in.
Places, ladies.
Here's our episode. Touching the tip.
The tip.
The theme. Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Of my finger. Of my finger.
Yes. We're on.
Oh, shit. No.
Oh, no.
I feel like we need like a da 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 da.
Oh, yeah. We absolutely need
We need like
a theme
entry theme song for this one.
Absolutely. Something grand because, listeners, welcome to the first annual Floozy Awards.
Yeah.
No one asked for this, but
Nope.
damn it, you're all getting it now because...
We did. We asked you.
We asked for it.
Well, we're at like the 1 year mark.
1 year?
So
I
can't
a
believe
1
it.
year retrospective seemed apropos. Our friends over at the Fish and Brits podcast, which is two Brits living in Florida, and all the antics they get up to is British people trying to make lives of their sins both here in Florida and reliving their memories from across the pond, I believe is how they put it. But anyway, Adam and Wayne, their hosts, they Adam and I were chatting kind of informally, and through a series of events that do not matter for these purposes, they have offered for us to do a collab episode for Halloween about Jack the Ripper. So they would bring the English Jack the Ripper, and we would bring the true crime.
The true crime.
And done.
My God.
So this
is epic.
a very special Halloween episode.
So excited.
More information to come, but they they have a place where we could do this, probably like all in the same room, and then set up sound accordingly. So
Yes.
More exciting. Oh,
yes,
it's our
more to
first
come
collab.
on this, but
Guys.
a collab, a cross episode. So both podcasts would
excited.
obviously release it separately and then together. But yeah, so
This is very exciting.
So more
Done.
to unpack there, obviously at a future date. But yes, possibly asterisk coming this October,
Coming soon.
just in time for Halloween, is Jack the Ripper with the Fish and Brits podcast.
We are celebrating our 1 year podcast anniversary. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.
Yes.
First year. Jen, do you know off the top of your head exactly, even counting specials, like how many episodes do we have total in the canon? What's our number?
27?
27.
I think, because we had 24 like regular episodes and then 3 specials.
3 specials.
We had the hurricane, we had the Christmas, and we had Matt Palm.
You're right.
I believe.
We're our specials. Yeah.
Our specials. And now this one. I love that we have
And
specials.
now this one, which is it's like episode / special, I guess.
Yeah. So Ashley had the idea that we should all dress up today. And so she said black and bling was the theme. But
'Cause
in
awards.
Because awards.
awards. In true form, we are all very differently black and bling. So Ashley, I think you had a good theme for what you assigned everybody.
I tried to just to listeners, we did this for our season finale for season 1, and we were going to do you gave the direction, Jen, and you and I both got the same memo. We're like, okay, we're going to do like a 1940s, like a noir. And Olivia somehow...
The Black Dahlia.
Olivia somehow heard Victorian. And then she's like, what are you guys wearing? I don't feel like that's very Victorian at all. Like, what are you talking about?
What I said was, when we came on, because I said, what I don't understand is why today's episode did we dress Victorian?
Why did we dress Victorian?
You're like, we didn't.
Not what the text thread said.
Except I did. Not
So-
what the text. next. Right?
So this time we've got a more universal theme going, a little less on the nose. I don't know. I don't think I wore this top before. I have about
that a lot.
I have
actually.
three tops that all sort of look very similar and yet are slightly different. Yeah.
It's
got like a
mesh.
velvet
Look at that sleeve.
Like a
Go over to YouTube, everybody.
Out sleeve.
I think we should. Let's show everybody our fit. We'll describe it and show it.
Our fit. Yeah, I got these.
Fits,
these earrings that I enjoy. They have a matching bracelet, but it doesn't really work with this like long cuff situation. Olivia, you have like a fabulous like a shawl. What is this?
So Ashley said that I'm the VMA representation for today's award show, and Jen is the Emmys, which makes sense. A little more classic. And then Ashley herself is the Tony Awards because she kind of is. She's invoking a Patti LuPone kind of a look. So I'm wearing a sequin shawl that, of course, I have because it is. This is a sequin silver shawl over black with a bling necklace. But then I found these sunglasses at Five Below today.
So great.
They're
good. Pink, very sheer, but pink plastic hearts, but the bottom of the hearts are dripping and they have little rhinestones along the bottom.
Yes.
So it's like I'm crying glam.
Yes.
Yep.
Tears of glam.
Yeah. I'm perfect.
Jen, your thing is Jen is very sexy, listeners. This is the outfit that throwback to a past episode rather. If Keith Raniere had seen Jen in this outfit, he would have been get her in my cult immediately.
He would have said, he goes, you know what would look good with that? My initials baked into your skin.
Get this very sexy and glamorous actress into my cult.
Watch this, Keith Raniere, please, while you're in jail.
He can't see it from prison. I'm pretty sure they're not letting him have like YouTube privileges. What is it, Jen? Is it like a
it's
a corset?
Dress.
It's a dress.
Oh, it looks like a corset top.
It does.
It is. It's like here. I'll look. It's a little bustier top. Nice little skirt. Yeah. Nice. And I have my crystal necklaces from New Orleans. There's a little jewelry store there that I go to every time, and I buy something every time I go because it's my favorite. My little dangly earrings. A little dangle. So yeah, I was like, why not? I actually wore this to the first movie like award show thing that I ever went to.
So
for the Grove,
There's like Getty images of this probably.
Yeah. Exactly. Clearly, Getty images from the Central Florida Film Festival. Yes.
Listen, Jen is at the level of fame where she's definitely like somewhere on Getty images.
Somewhere. That is truly, if I'm
from
not
like a red carpet.
That's like a. That's
probably.
a goal.
That's
a goal. You know.
Yeah.
This might have happened because like they don't notify you. Like how would you know?
They're just
like
there.
they just like send their
shows up,
people
right?
and they
Yeah.
turn up on the interwebs. We have this incredible document that listeners we have all contributed to this. So I think just like looking at the categories, I think the thing I would like to do is somewhat in order. I think we can go in order. A nice little look back, and I think just to talk through and remember some of these people in these episodes. And then as we go, we're each going to have who we think should be the winner in the respective categories. We have not discussed this ahead of time.
No.
We've just added things to the doc in terms of who should be the nominees for these various
categories
that have been created. These categories, if we do this again, these categories I feel could come back. These feel very universal.
100% they could.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're going to start off with a bang here. Our first category.
Full bang, half bang, or no bang. I brought it back. Do you see what I did?
Very good. And we did not disappoint today with our hairstyles. Jen,
Yeah.
as always, is the full bang.
Full bang.
Olivia's got a half bang. I have a no bang.
No bang.
No bang.
Look at us.
We're delivering. We're delivering.
Knew.
We're delivering the bangs. We know what they want. We know.
Oh my God. I almost flung my wine
We know it
just
gets
now.
the views.
So our first category is biggest thumb.
So Ashley, you are the one that coined this phrase.
Yeah.
Why don't you explain what a thumb is?
In case anyone's just coming into the first annual Floozy Awards with no idea. Who we are.
Yeah, and if you are somehow you've staggered
Great.
in here, welcome.
Welcome.
But also,
Willkommen.
maybe you might enjoy this more if you go back and you listen to at least a few of our episodes.
One or two. Yeah.
Stick with season 2 because Olivia
Sound
got her
is better.
non-Fisher Price microphone.
I'm surprised. Why isn't that nominated for something?
I don't know.
Way? My
Yeah,
Fisher Price mic
It didn't
is not.
fit. I thought about it like 5 times. I was like, this doesn't really fall into a category. So a thumb is, as Olivia likes to say, this is a favorite insult that I will hurl out at times. So a thumb, it's not exclusively applying to men, but also there are only men in this category.
Right.
And a thumb is usually it's not based on appearance, because we shouldn't be judging books by their cover, but at the same time a thumb is just a shitty, problematic man who has done something usually stupid as well as evil, but just really usually and really just like has nothing going for him. And even if you just sort of look and you look over and you're like, I don't know what this guy has done, but I can just tell from here he probably sucks.
He's probably a thumb.
Whenever one of us is hosting and you say, oh, go look in the drive and you'll see a picture of so-and-so. And then I will probably inevitably say, oh, this guy looks like a thumb. Right. I can tell from here. I don't even need to know what his crimes are yet. I can just, yes, this person
beady
sucks.
eyes.
Yeah, beady eyes is kind of a quality as well. And kind of a... There's a look, though.
That like no one ever paid attention to him look.
Yeah, like a glazed over. Yeah, maybe kind of like your idea of maybe a dressing up is kind of long denim shorts with big white Reeboks.
Lives in his mother's basement.
Yeah, and you've probably gotten the same haircut since you were 12. Like that, right?
It's also giving incel, I think, in like modern terms. Like the thumb and incel diagrams are very closely overlapping. So, but yes, in our biggest thumb category, and maybe just Olivia and I can pipe in, but a little bit of a mini recap about each of the nominees would be amazing.
The nominees for Biggest Thumb are Dan Wozniak. You may remember from the episode literally entitled The Biggest Thumb of Community Theater.
From season 1.
Who couldn't sing on pitch really, but
was
loud. And that's all you need to be in community theater. But he murdered Sam and Julie, his friends / neighbors, literally for like $6,000.
Almost,
just because.
And he killed the former Marine in a theater in the
attic of a theater and left his torso there to go sing in 9, which he should never have been cast in.
Yes,
in
all of this happening during.
He never should have been cast in 9.
But he was loud and kind of on pitch.
Aside from the murder, completely not the right time.
Yeah, completely miscast.
Yes,
which makes him a thumb in general.
It's a double thumb. He's kind of a double thumb.
It's a 1-2 punch.
Indeed, and where the name thumb was coined. In fact,
I think so.
Was that episode.
I think from season 1. I think this might have been our first usage of calling out someone as a thumb. So yes. Thank you, Jen.
Our next nominee is Keith Raniere.
Recent thumb.
The leader of the cult NXIVM.
Yep.
Who would have dragged me in, clearly and obviously.
Obviously.
At least tried.
Not absolute, just when.
Just when. An absolute narcissist. Like you look in the dictionary and it just is Keith Raniere's picture. So much so that there are still people that dance outside his prison walls saying, no, it wasn't a sex cult. I love him.
Oh, he's
Keith Raniere.
He's misunderstood.
Craig Crimmins, is that how we say his name, Olivia?
Crimmins.
Yes. Is that correct?
Craig Crimmins from Murder at the Met.
Murder at the Met.
He murdered a woman because she said no.
That's really all we need to know about Craig Crimmins.
That's it.
Yep.
There was nothing. That was
Craig.
It. Yep. Murdered her during a show at the Met. Yep.
That's right. Our next nominee is Mr. Harry Thaw.
From
eccentric millionaire.
Season 1, episode 1.
Episode 1. Evelyn Nesbitt's husband. Little cray-cray.
Little crazy. And definitely just from the jump crazy. And his family was like, God, it's so embarrassing. And we're going to just keep covering up for him. Yep. So this is going to keep happening.
They're from old money.
Old money, yes. Old with an E money. But Harry Thaw finally murdered someone in public, and no amount of money could cover that up. So
And he went away into the world of mental institutions for the rest of his life, even though he thought he was going to get off and just go home.
Yeah, he was like, I'll just tell them I was driven insane about this event that happened 3 years ago.
Yeah, about my wife from before I knew her.
Sounds logical. Yeah.
And our last nominee is Biscoff Cookies, which is not his actual name, but it's the only name we can remember.
I think it was John
Biscoff.
Biscoff, or
like that, yeah.
Bischoff, but we called him Biscoff Cookies on the very recent episode that Olivia just hosted regarding Vivian Gordon.
Vivian Gordon, that was
the Broadway Butterfly.
Yeah, that was her actually common law husband.
Right.
Who probably plotted to get her arrested for prostitution so he could keep custody of her daughter.
Thereby setting off a chain of events that literally ruined this woman's life and cost
led
her
to
life.
her murder.
Led to eventual murder, correct.
Yeah.
Yes,
so
yes.
Biscoff cookies.
John Biscoff
I love
Cookies.
that you put Biscoff cookies.
More fun.
It took
literally
me a minute
on
to be
our
like,
document.
wait, who is that? And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. The guy that we couldn't say his last name.
All right, so listeners, just again to recap, we have not discussed who each of us are selecting. So the voting process will be happening right here in real time.
Yeah,
Are we ready?
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So on the count of 3, we're gonna hold up who we voted for biggest
thumb of the year.
thumb.
3, 2, 1.
Can you see it?
Olivia.
Oh, see, I was so close too. 2 votes for Dan Wozniak and 1 vote for Keith Raniere.
I mean, and Jen, so Keith Raniere is the first runner-up.
Yes.
For
Runner-up for biggest thumb.
biggest thumb.
They were so close, and I almost went back to Dan, and I'll tell you why. Because he'd be a thumb even without the crime.
Sure.
He's
just
But I think
thumb
Keith
as a
would be
human.
too. I
lives
think
in
I just had a
existence as a
very
thumb.
visceral / personal connection
Reaction
to that
to
case.
Keith.
Understandable.
But you know what I like? I like that Keith is a loser, first of all, and he couldn't even win this category. So
So honestly, this is the best. Absolutely, the very best thing that could happen.
Well put. Yes, it's a win-win.
that's right.
We have Dan Wozniak winning for not only the double murder, but his just insufferability and unfounded ego. When, as his own fiance said, he couldn't even stay on pitch, but he was loud. So on Dateline, no less.
Right.
Incredible. Well, congratulations?
Congratulations,
Dan.
Dan, for being the biggest
Thumb.
We will not be sending your award to prison.
That's
No,
right.
we won't.
Coming in with our next category, we have creepiest old man, also known as Rich said, the Awooga Award.
That's what I was gonna say.
The
AKA
Awooga
the
Award.
Awooga Award. Yes. We have 4 nominees in this category. I would like to start from the bottom of this list, if we may.
Oh, yes.
Yes, absolutely we can.
The first nominee, and I don't know that this made it onto the main, but it was certainly on our
if it did
Patreon.
either, honestly.
So Patreon listeners, this might ring more of a bell for you, but the first nominee is the guy who propositioned Jen via email to be his side piece for $5,000 a month.
Guys, I'm worth more.
The insult was the low amount. That's what the insult was.
Just
Out of nowhere. Found me on IMDb. That's not what that is for.
Sure wasn't. A stranger who somehow found your email and was like, you know what? I'm going to fire this off, and I can't imagine that this will not go well for me.
Yeah. He had an athletic build, apparently. Sure you did, man. 6 foot athletic.
Sure, Jan.
Yeah.
Olivia, who's our next nominee? In this,
Our next nominee
category?
is, this is a good one as well. You all may remember the guy Ashley accidentally cast who was later arrested by the FBI for child pornography.
Yeah.
That's a pretty rough one there.
Fitz, you can't eat my votes.
Fitz has opinions. He will not be silenced.
Fitz,
I'm taking it.
Fitz, you can't vote. You're not a floozy.
you're not a
I'm so
floozy.
sorry. You're a good boy though.
Good boy.
That's right.
This listeners, this investigation is ongoing. Again, therefore, we will not name this person, but suffice it to say, we did not know if this person's crimes that they were committing while also participating in community theater. But you may remember our stage manager of this production received a text saying he needed to drop out due to some personal reasons. Those personal reasons being his home was being raided literally as he was firing off that text by the FBI. So
there's a common theme here between community theater and
I think that guy also probably could have been a thumb. But we had so many in that category.
For sure. I to separate between thumb and creepiest old man, it was really difficult. And I at least as I did the first pass on this doc, listeners, and wanted to not have any double nominees. Not that there can't be. Not that you can't be nominated for Best Actor and Best Director. Right. I think that should be a thing.
Multi-hyphenates, very good. We love
multi-hyphenates are great. We love them. Just there are sadly none here, and that's okay.
No, that's okay.
Who else have we got? Jen, who else is in the mix?
Mark Hansen. Another season 1.
Hansen was in Jen's Black Dahlia episode.
That's what's good. Mark Hansen was the guy that owned the club that she worked at.
The club? That's right. That's right.
The one that was like, you can stay in my apartment, and he had her as a side piece, and he was dating an actress, and then he would date all his showgirls and B-girls. And he was in with the mob and potentially is one of the people that
maybe we should
read the thing you pointed out in that episode was also the possessiveness that he had over the women who were not only his like erstwhile girlfriends, but also like his employees. And it was like, you don't have the right to control these women's like relationships or comings and goings, and be I'll say like semi-stalkery about like what they're doing when they're not being gainfully employed by you, and then maybe also not like, you know, compensating them appropriately or trying to make their behavior conditional upon their employment.
When she lived there, he would get mad if men dropped her off. And his planner was found with all of her things after she was murdered.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. That is right. Yes. So we also had reason to believe that Mark Hansen was potentially involved, but at least like maybe a solid suspect in that case. As far as the towards the end we were discussing like, is it like Bugsy Siegel, like what role did like maybe like the mob have to play in this? Listeners, the Black Dahlia was a 2-part season 1 finale episode, which Jen did an amazing job of unpacking. But so many spoilers if you haven't listened. We didn't solve it. But
I know you all thought we would have, but no.
I think we got closer, and I would also like to say that the most, maybe one of my favorite and the most unhinged theories that we talked about with the Black Dahlia was that woman who wrote the book Daddy was the Black Dahlia killer.
Because remember, if you just have a theory, you can write a book about the Black Dahlia.
She has daddy issues is what it was. Yes. And just decided that her dad is the one that did it.
I was like, not daddy, no. Our final nominee in the creepiest old man category, again, throwing it way back, is Stanford White.
Yes.
Maybe the original creepy old man.
I was just going to say, he's our original Awooga. 100%.
Stanford White, much like Harry Thal in the previous category, was season 1, episode 1, was involved with Evelyn Nesbit and was the, I think safe to say, predator who groomed her and lured her away from her mother, lied to her mother about his intentions. Sexually assaulted her, and then gaslit
had like
her.
A random panic room in his
like a mirror
Playboy
room, like disco
mansion
weird
thing.
room.
Yeah.
Not great. You never want a room within a room that only has a bed in it. Like not just awooga noises left, right, and center.
Yeah.
So and then gaslit her into being like, no, this is what love is, and this is all normal, like nothing to be concerned about. When you're like literal teenager.
She was like 15, right?
Yeah,
16.
like 15, like fresh off the bus.
That's what I thought.
Just got here. So then Stanford White was unfortunately murdered by Harry Thaw, who's in
Harry Thaw our hero? Like
the most complicated hero category.
He's the anti-hero. He's like the Phantom.
It's like to repeat a trope of this podcast: crimes don't
Don't.
But also, I don't know that there was like a whole lot of devastation for the loss of Stanford White. Incredible architect.
I was just
terrible,
going to say,
terrible guy. Built the original Madison Square Garden,
He sure
but
did.
just
Built his own tomb.
Built his own tomb. Yes,
Basically.
where he was gunned down. All right, so we've got Stanford White, Mark Hansen, not to be confused with Red Manley, but also
Right.
if we want to vote for the men of the Black Dahlia as a
Just
group,
as a whole.
do we amend like this nomination? The guy that I accidentally cast who is under investigation, or the guy who offered Jen $5,000 a month to
Not enough.
be his squeeze. All right, we're gonna write down our picks. We're gonna write down our picks.
And the award for creepiest old man
/ Awooga.
/ Auga goes
3,
to
2, 1.
Who we got?
Oh, Stanford White.
Who do you have?
I wrote 5K guy.
Listen, the only reason I didn't do that was because I don't know how old he is.
that's the thing. He may not be a creepy old man. He might be an
giving
incel.
creepy old man energy.
He might be an incel.
He sure did.
Yeah.
And this
I'm
means
6 foot and athletic, blonde.
This
Sure
also
you are,
means
asshole.
I'm assuming he's old, and that's why I put him in this category. So I'm like, this also means he had at least $60,000 of disposable income that he was willing to part with in a given year.
Guys, should I have said yes?
Jen, no, absolutely not. But he is our first runner-up. Is guy who offered Jen 5K.
There you go, man. Hope you listen. Good
and
job.
Our winner is Stanford White.
Our original creepy old man.
The Awooga Award.
The original.
Stanford White. I love it. All right, moving on. Most haunted. Olivia, kick us off on the most haunted
I'll
episode.
take this one. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you have to.
Most haunted episode. We have 5 nominees in this category. First nominee is the episode Annie Russell, a theatrical haunting, as we know.
Season 1, episode 2?
I think so. The historic Annie Russell Theater in Winter Park, Florida.
Beautiful.
Very much inhabited by a ghost.
Very
Somewhat
much
friendly
so.
most of the time. Most of the time. Our next nominee is...
Wait. Olivia, you also have to clarify the highlight of this episode, at least for me, was that Olivia has photographic proof of this ghost.
Of Annie Russell.
Of Annie Russell.
Yeah.
And listeners, go back and listen to the context for this. We won't get into it now, but go back and listen to this episode because Olivia has photographic proof of some sort of supernatural activity, in my opinion, which I think is also very rare, but also very cool. So, very haunted.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
You sure do. It's on our
continue.
socials, so if you don't follow us, do it now.
The next episode nominated for most haunted episode is Harry Houdini, the spiritualist debunker.
Yeah.
And that was your
That
episode,
one-
Jen.
No, that
No,
was
it's mine.
Ashley's.
Oh, it's Ashley. Sorry.
Not to be
You
confused.
confused us.
Every time. But the reason that one is so haunted is because the actual episode itself was haunted. Like, there's a ghost in Olivia's house that was on the actual
Caught on
recording
the
that I
that's
could
right.
not get out no matter how hard I tried.
Yes. Maybe our
Still
most
there.
cursed audio.
Cursed audio.
It was
Weird,
Harry
garbled noises
saying,
coming from
I'm here.
Yeah, coming from the Houdini
Going
episode.
from the grave. Well, also there was that big rainstorm during the Annie one. Do you remember the
There
thunder?
was.
kept
That's
booming
right. The
through?
big thunderclap.
The next one is Radio City Music Hall and the Secrets of NYC.
That was
one- yeah, we talked about a couple different famous theater stories of haunted spaces in New York and some kind of secret, like there's little rooms above theaters and behind places that we didn't know were there. So
That people
That was
like
fun.
Stanford White frequented. It's fine.
yeah,
No.
And conversely, Radio City Music Hall, not as haunted as we initially thought.
right. Actually, a little disappointed, to be honest.
Yeah.
We found some other places that were more haunted, which we then later unpacked. But yeah, we put that episode on the dock as like, surely Radio City will be very haunted. And then Olivia rocks up as like, I'm here to report that it's actually not that haunted.
that
But I've got
haunted.
some other things. I've got some other locations to share.
Except John Mulaney does talk about it in
He
his
does.
Yes.
in his opening routine of his Radio City.
Which is why we
We
thought
did it.
this. it's a you're wrong about of.
Yeah.
This is why we need a
culture.
Rockette to come on the podcast and tell us for reals.
I know like 3 Rockettes.
I know a Rockette.
No, you do, because you almost were one. Everybody listen to our Patreon.
Our
Get the
Patreon.
story.
But I wasn't almost a Rockette. I was almost a dancer, which is a different
It's different.
thing. Cause I'm
She would have
too
someday
short.
been a Rockette.
I can't grow. I don't have control over that.
Fair enough.
All right. All right. We're casting our ballots. Oh wait. There's
we've
one
got
more.
two more.
Two more. I'm
so,
sorry.
getting ahead of
the
us.
fourth is Olive Thomas, the longest run on Broadway.
Deeply
Yes.
Haunted again by Olivia.
She
The New Amsterdam Theater in New York.
she
She,
very
hangs
clearly
out.
haunts that hotel. I mean, that hotel. Sorry,
the
the
theater.
Theater.
Where
Yeah.
Aladdin is currently playing on
Correct.
Broadway.
And Mary Poppins was, right? Mm-hmm. Yes. She only really reveals herself to men. She's like, hey, a fella.
Yeah.
A floozy.
Yeah, wears her
floozy through and
Ziegfeld
through.
Folly through and through. She wears her Ziegfeld Follies outfit, and you have to say hello to her when you come into the theater, or she gets mad and like throws things off walls and stuff.
She just wants to be seen. She just wants her due. Yeah.
That's right.
I get it.
And
Olive.
then the last one of this, definitely the last but not the least, is Cursed Curtains, The Haunting of Macbeth. And we explored, that was Ashley's episode, but we explored all the various and sundry deaths and disasters that have happened in and around the productions of Macbeth.
Macker.
Also known as the Scottish play.
Scottish play.
And how an early satanic panic might have been responsible for giving us this play in the first place. Shakespeare was inspired by the King's mania. And he's like, what if I had fun with this?
What if I made fun of the king without him knowing I was making fun of him?
What if I wrote a play riffing on your obsession with like witchcraft?
And the king goes, yes, my man,
Yes.
do it. Here's some money.
Yes, I love it. I'm very excited.
Also, burn all those women. So the
This
five,
is hard.
the five most
It
haunted
really is.
episodes: Annie Russell, Harry Houdini, Radio City, Olive Thomas, or Macbeth. Okay, I'm at a tie, but I'm gonna go with one.
I know.
Tie. We
We can't do that. We can't.
No, I'm gonna pick
Oh.
one. I'm just in my brain. I was just
Hard
like,
though.
no.
What's good is there are 3 of us, so we'll never have a tie.
That's true.
Unanimous, yes.
It's true. We
Okay,
have
are we
3
ready?
different ones, but
Yeah.
So we will reveal it. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Olivia, what do you have? I don't see it.
Can you see it? Oh, sorry.
unanimous.
Unanimous.
We have a unanimous vote for Macbeth.
Mackers.
I think speaking for myself, but I voted for Macbeth only because it is the quintessential
You can't-
original curse.
Same.
Cursed. Yeah. My
Same.
initial was Annie Russell, but she's not dangerous and scary. And
Right.
so as far as like most haunted, like
Yes.
the work itself is haunted. So yeah.
My initial was Harry Houdini just because I had to edit that bitch.
That just means my house is haunted. Though. That's not-
Correct.
yeah,
So we went with Mackers.
Yeah.
I think, Olivia, I had the same feeling about Annie Russell,
Yeah.
also for the photographic evidence. So I think we can certainly give her the first runner-up.
The first
That's right.
runner-up.
First runner-up.
100%.
That's fair.
First runner-up, but winner is Macbeth.
Is Macbeth.
Very nice.
You know what she's doing, Olivia? She's in there rehearsing Midsummer Night's Dream.
That's right, as Puck. That's exactly
As
what
Puck.
she's doing.
Absolutely.
And because we all voted for the same one, we call that the Ultimate Floozy Award. So
Mackers is the ultimate
Macbeth
floozy.
is the Ultimate Floozy Award so far.
Congratulations, Shakespeare.
An added win
And
there.
added one.
Because he needs more accolades. You know?
I know, right? Yeah, it's not celebrated enough.
You know what? Let's take a trip to Stratford upon Avon and take him his Floozy Award, his ultimate Floozy Award.
Can you imagine?
Leave it at his
Please?
gravesite.
Next time.
Next
well,
time
or
we all
could-
go.
Or we could just go to Central Park and bring it to his statue. That's probably an
That's
easier.
fine too. And then we'll
cheaper.
also be like, hey, Edwin Booth, how you doing? Not you, JW.
Not you.
But Edwin, hi.
Edwin has a statue, though.
Hey friends, Jen here, and we hope you're enjoying this episode of Life Upon the Wicked Stage. Just a few quick reminders. If you're looking for any of the visuals that we've mentioned in this or any episode of the podcast, make sure to follow us on Instagram at Wicked Stage Pod or Facebook at Life Upon the Wicked Stage. If you want more, please join our Patreon by searching the Wicked Stage Podcast. There you'll find ad-free episodes, videos of our recordings, mini-sodes, behind-the-scenes content, giveaways, and so much more. And the most important side note, if you like the show, please give us a nice rating wherever you listen. It sounds silly, but it's still the best way to get the word out and support us in this crazy podcast world. Well, lights are blinking, intermission's over, so grab those snacks and another drink and enjoy the rest of the show.
He can stay. We're moving into a category now, a little bit lighter, but we are moving into a category of the best one-liner. And I am sure we have others and listeners. If you have hot takes on what we should have included in this category, please DM us or leave it in the comments. But these were some of the ones that I think just... for us personally, over and over, that we just kind of came back to amongst ourselves, or just have not let go since they were uttered. So I would like to start us off. There are 6 nominees in this category.
Well done, Olivia. She's our one-line queen.
Olivia has the most nominations in this category.
She does.
I would like to start off with Olivia's first, and this was an early one, but Olivia's first and very earnest utterance of, "There's no I in syphilis."
That was from season 1, episode 3. Gwen the Protestant whore.
Gwen the Protestant whore.
Syphilis was running rampant, and I was trying to make a point that it's a team effort
to get syphilis.
Yeah, you can't get it by yourself.
Can we add that one to next year? It's a team effort to get syphilis.
It's a team sport.
Syphilis. It's a team sport. Merch items? Anyone? I don't know.
That one.
You can't sign up for this at extracurricular activities. But you do in college. You just don't mean to.
There's no I in syphilis. And there are, in fact, 2.
Yeah. In fact.
Jen, would you like to tell us what's next on the dock?
I absolutely would. This is from our very special Christmas episode. We were ahead of ourselves in the way of holidays when we were talking about a very special event that happens here that Ashley and I didn't know about, but Olivia filled us in on. A drive-through crucifixion?
This started because Olivia was telling us about the drive-through nativity at her childhood church. And then she says, well, they also do this for Easter. And she starts to describe it. And I say, a drive-through crucifixion? And Olivia says, yes. Yeah. And we all just dissolved. And there's video of me literally crying. Because and listeners, we did do a follow-up on this event has been sadly discontinued, so we could not
experience. We would have done a live. We were going to do a live broadcast from the.
We're going to bring it back. It's okay.
We only have 9 months left to plan this. I hope it.
We got it.
I don't know if it comes together. We'll
Fish
see.
and Brits, you want to help us out?
I promise.
That's our special Easter.
They don't care. They don't do this nonsense in the Church of England. I would like to go back once again, Olivia, and her second nomination in this category.
Sorry, you can't say this one because you already did.
Also from season 1, the handcuff king who can't get it on in the bedroom. What?
Sorry, Harry.
Harry Houdini, who may or may not have been probably emotionally impotent more than physically.
Yes, more than physically.
He loved his mother and his wife so much. He just could not see women in any sort of sexual way whatsoever. Right. But he had the nickname of the Handcuff King, ironically. Not through the same lens we might view that today, but he was in fact known as the Handcuff King, and Olivia just could not get over that the Handcuff King could not get it up.
Not get it up in the bedroom. May I please do the next one? Because I have a great, I practice the way Ashley said this.
Okay.
So this is Ashley's. This was in our second episode of this season. So episode 2 of season 2, John Wilkes Booth. Act 2, the same thing that killed Abraham Lincoln. Ashley Wilsey. Act 2, the same thing that killed Abraham Lincoln. And we lost it. I was on the floor.
It was very funny.
Very funny. So inappropriate and yet not, because enough time has passed.
Enough time has passed.
Yeah, it wasn't too soon. It wasn't too soon. Not at all.
And also both of those episodes, it was a 2-part episode about John Wilkes Booth, and not to say that there were not light moments, but for the most part, like a lot of bummer. So you had to find the levity, where you could.
You did. We did. Manhunt is fantastic, by the way. So go watch it, everybody. It's so good.
Jen finally watched it.
Watched it, thinking it was a documentary. It's not.
Nope, not a documentary. It feels documentary coded somehow.
It does. Yeah. But there are so many good people in it.
I know.
I had no idea. Lily Taylor's in it. Tobias playing Seward. He's so good.
Okay. Star-studded cast.
Star-studded.
Well,
I'll take the next one.
Yes, please.
Yeah, get in there, Olivia.
Yeah.
I know, I'm sorry. I stole that one from you, Olivia.
No, that's okay. Because this one I also have a reading.
Yes.
Of Jen. Jen said this one. This was the Nell Gwynn.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Episode
the Nell
3,
Gwynn,
season 1.
Mm-hmm. Nell Gwynn episode. Yes. And people were mistaking Nell Gwynn for... Who were they mistaking her for, though?
Another mistress.
Just another mistress.
Louise. Louise. It was his Catholic mistress.
His Catholic mistress. And so Jen cried out, "Pray, good people, be civil. I am the Protestant whore." In other words, don't yell at me. I'm the Protestant one, not the Catholic one.
Catholic.
I'm not the problematic Catholic one. I am Church of England. I am the Protestant whore.
There was a Pope.
Catholic.
They were trying to take him down.
They were trying to have an uprising.
That's right.
Nell Gwynn's like,
no. She says no. Just so everyone
not on my
knows,
watch.
I am indeed the Protestant whore because I'm a Protestant.
And last but not least, Olivia's third and final nomination in this category for best one-liner.
Can she do it? I think she should do it because it was so
Olivia,
good.
Take it away.
My favorite.
I know who Humphrey Bogart is, you bitches.
I know who Humphrey Bogart is. You bitches.
You bitches.
Listeners,
you bitches like that.
This is from a more recent episode we did on the Battling Bogarts. I led this one, and this was probably about we'd had so many instances of me being beside myself when Olivia would not know a film or a somebody, and I was like, Olivia, how have you never seen Citizen Kane? I think was how this started in Black Dahlia.
Yes, it was Citizen Kane. Yeah.
And so this was about like the 5th instance of this in my mind, and I said something about like, well, Olivia, like, do you know who Humphrey Bogart is? Because I was saying something about Casablanca, and in exasperation, she cries out, I know who Humphrey Bogart is, you bitches. I was like, you know what? At this point, this was a fair question. All right.
My cheeks hurt.
This is going to be hard.
It really is. These are good.
These are good. These are good. Oh, God. All right. I need
I have some runner-ups, too.
Yeah.
Some runner. I know. All right. I'm gonna write down.
I'm voting based on which one has repeatedly given me the most pleasure.
Okay.
Of remembering and
that's true.
replaying the moment. That's how I'm voting on this one.
I'm casting my vote based on merch considerations.
Oh yes.
Oh.
I'm just casting.
God, that could be any of these.
All of them, please.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have my number 1 and my runner-up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so our winner of best one-liner is
yes.
There's no I in syphilis.
The conviction with which she said it. There isn't. There are 2.
It's great.
You're right.
There are 2 I's in syphilis.
Who's your runner-up? My runner-up was also an Olivia. It was I know who Humphrey Bogart is, you bitches.
Yeah. My number 1 was Drive-Thru Crucifixion. Only because
that's
that
my
one
second
just
one.
Okay. Just I've played that moment again and again. I just think it was so funny. You were so like wait a minute.
And then it just kept going.
Yeah.
And it has gone on and on.
Yeah.
I think about that once a week.
Me
the Drive-Thru
too.
Crucifixion, at least. Yeah.
Humphrey Bogart, you bitches, for me, I think will win next year because it just came too late.
Yeah, probably. We haven't had enough time to really enjoy.
We haven't had enough time to like really enjoy it. But God, it was funny.
So our runner-up is A Drive-Through Crucifixion, and our first annual Floozy for best one-liner goes to Olivia. There's no I in syphilis. We'll mail you your award. Or I'll bring it to the office and confuse the hell out of everyone.
Out of everybody.
I want it on your desk in our next Teams meeting, like visible.
Welcome to Alumni House. There's no I in syphilis.
I was like, why don't I? Guys, I need an award. I don't have one. I'm like, I need an award.
No
I want
in
her to
alumni.
just hold it.
No I.
I
in
have.
alumni.
Jen, you'll appreciate this. I have Dolly Awards within arm's reach.
I have a Dolly award, and I have no idea.
I have a Dolly too.
I have one.
I have
Dolly
a QB
and a
award
QB
somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't have a QB.
I think I have three QB awards somehow. I don't know how that happened.
Weird
I
flex.
won for Dinner with Friends, which was like one of those second stage things they used to do up at Bay Street.
Maybe I only have 2 QB awards. I can't remember.
Just
the
one.
third.
I don't win
That's
awards,
terrible.
guys. It's not like I don't win. I don't
Jen-
Because they accidentally give them to Ashley.
Probably. They thought they
Thinking
were
that they're
awarding
you.
Jen. They're like, and the award for Man for All Seasons goes to Ashley. Ashley Wilson's amazing performance as Margaret Moore. Oh, God in heaven.
All right. Jen, do you want to take this next one? Next
Jen.
category.
Unpack this category.
Best side
man.
characters.
Our best side character. The nominees are Maleficent Trent.
It's just the
We love her.
name.
That's it. It's the name. She literally has nothing to do with anything
This
in the
was
story
a
of
Superman
George Reeves.
episode, right?
This
No.
is a George Reeves
Reeves,
episode.
yep.
I have all of our episodes up so we can tell. So George Reeves was season 2, episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Yes.
Episode 5. And Maleficent Trent was someone who someone else heard something from. Like it was like a game of telephone. But her name was a Maleficent Trent, and it was like the last of a string of all of these
Ridiculous
Crazy names.
comic book villain names is basically what was happening.
And again, this was about like the 5th insane name we'd heard in this episode because Jen
Eleanor
did an
Needles.
amazing Jen did an amazing job, and she was like his first wife, Eleanor Needles, and then this person, and Bill Bliss, and Leonora Lemon,
No,
and
Lois
all these
Lane.
people. And then she's riffing off like people who were like, I don't know if it was like acquaintances or witnesses, and she's like,
that were
and
there,
he was with
yeah.
this and this and this and Maleficent
Maleficent
Trent.
Trent.
And Olivia and I were like, hold up.
Stop.
Hold on. We
Some-
gotta
I
was so
dig
used to
into
it.
that for a second.
Someone gave birth and looks at their fresh baby and is like, Maleficent.
That's it.
You look like a baby
Maleficent
Maleficent.
Trent.
You're right, honey. That goes great.
And
with
they're like,
Trent.
what are you going to nickname her? It's like, no. Her name shall be Maleficent,
Maleficent
always.
Trent. We don't know anything
Work
about
on your
this
evil laugh.
woman.
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Great. Also on this list is Junius Brutus Booth Sr., who we talked about briefly in our John Wilkes Booth episode. Junius Brutus Booth Sr. was the father of John Wilkes Booth. Could have had his own episode, probably. A world-class alcoholic, Shakespearean actor.
Violent,
Once got hit in the face with an andiron.
That's right. That's why his face looks like that.
In a violent brawl, and also did accidentally, or maybe not, did a bigamy. And
That's right. Whoops.
Just maybe thought his first wife wouldn't notice that he'd fully fucked off to another country and married another woman and had a bunch of kids with her. So yeah, he was.
That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one.
He was.
Good one.
He was amazing.
Yeah. Our third one, it's just my favorite one to say. It's Rachel Buffet from the Dan Wozniak episode.
Rachel Buffet.
Episode 1, season 6.
She's
Thumb of
just
Community Theater.
She's the ex-fiance who was like, I kind of liked him. I moved in with him. We were going to get married.
fine.
He was loud.
fine.
She just
It was whatever.
She's the weirdest. She's just the strangest
And probably
person.
helped him murder these people. Let's be
I
real.
mean,
At least helped cover it up.
Allegedly. She at least helped cover it up.
Covered
I think
it,
she
for
helped
sure.
cover it up too. Yeah. Yeah.
Also, Rachel Buffet, listeners, once again, I feel like a broken record, but go back and watch/listen to this episode. We don't have video of it posted because Jen doesn't have that kind of time.
We do on our Patreon if you'd like to
On
join.
our Patreon. If you'd like to join the Patreon, that's the only place you can see us, not our YouTube. But if you are engaged to anyone and they speak about you this boredly, end that engagement. Just
Cut it off.
it's probably better to
alright.
be alone than to be wed to someone who's like, I mean, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, and like there's no brokenheartedness from finding out her husband's a murderer and that they're ex-husband, whatever. Nope, no emotional whatsoever.
Just the lights are on and no one's home.
That's right.
She specializes in dinner theater.
The next one, I'm going to take this one just because I love him.
Yes, please.
And I take credit for bringing him to the forefront of pop culture.
And you should.
Absolutely.
Chowderhead from
Chowderhead.
the Vivian Gordon Broadway Butterfly. He was her former bodyguard who was a mobster. And there's just the best photo of him in court when they were interviewing him for her murder, which he probably sadly was involved with. But he is leaning. He's, first of all, if you imagine a man that fits the name Chowderhead, that's exactly what he
that's exactly what he looks like.
The thickest head and neck and the tiniest little tie. It's like his tie. I'm holding up my Sharpie. His tie is like this long.
Yeah, it's so tight. It's like it doesn't even go to his collarbone. Well, everyone, go to YouTube or Patreon right now because you got to see Ashley doing this.
I've never looked lovelier.
No.
And nothing.
So he's in court and he's like just over it. He's over.
Everything.
He's like, I can't believe
his eyes are rolled back in his head.
How dare you bring me here? I gotta go bust some strikes.
Chowderhead.
And so Sam Chowderhead Cohen is his full name. Chowderhead is his legal middle name. I'm not kidding. He's not.
Probably not.
But yeah, so Sam Chowderhead Cohen. And then Ashley, I think you should talk about the final nominee in the best side character.
Yeah, last but not least on our nominees for best side character is also from this season in our episode about Murder at the Met. Poor Helen Mintix. But our final nominee is Valery Panoff's dance belt.
You know?
You had to be there. I'm not going to give any more context. If you have no idea what the hell we're talking about, go back and listen to the episode.
Season 2, episode 4.
You do not know the suffering. Dance belt.
Man wearing the dance belt.
Grand Torchete.
Okay,
that is all.
let's.
That is all you need to know. So, all right. So who's? Oh,
all right.
God.
This is a tough one too.
Also very difficult. Oh fuck. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Ready? Okay, and the winner is 1, 2, 3. We have a unanimous for Sam Chowderhead Cohen.
He has no time.
He is an ultimate floozy. He has no time for your bullshit. And
he's got strikes to bust and people to bodyguard.
It's the best side character in an otherwise tragic episode, but bringing unexpected joy. Via his courtroom
I want
performance.
his face on a t-shirt.
Me too.
I feel like the face alone is just...
Maybe just that, and maybe it just says, am I right? Like maybe that.
That's good.
Because that just captures the world right. Am I right?
Am I right?
Yeah.
I like that. All right.
Me too.
All right.
Okay.
Great.
That's awesome.
Our next... Ultimate floozy. Our next category, we have 5 nominees.
Yep. Each one just as deserving as the next.
Each one just as deserving as the next. It can be a difficult decision here, listeners. This is the award for best editing of our podcast. Certainly, we all have our contributions that we bring, but without
I have the one-liners, for example.
Exactly. Olivia
Ashley, you've got your fashion sense is always right on point.
But also you have a lot of isms and they're my favorite.
I do have that.
She does.
But Jen has provided us with just her editing. So the nominees in this category are Jen Bonner, Jennifer Bonner.
It's official.
Jay Bonner, Jen, and Jen motherfucking Bonner. Olivia, Jen, you might want to recuse yourself here, but Olivia,
I
think can we just cast our vote here for the best editing?
Yeah, it's obviously going to be skewed in a direction if I do.
Are we ready?
Right. 3, 2, 1, get. Jen motherfucking Bonner.
Good. I'm glad that was. I was really pulling through for her.
she's
once again to shout out and to highlight not only the editing of the episode that you all hear, but also the YouTube content and the Patreon shorts, and dealing with insane noises and knowing when to be like
maybe
ghosts,
dogs, and
knowing when like this is content for the main, or like no, we should probably edit this out. The discretion. Jen will edit this out in post.
Yay, Jen will edit this out.
So,
she has her own theme song.
I do.
Right now, yeah. So cheers to Jen.
Thanks, guys.
First annual. We'll see if you can hang on to your title.
Yeah, I'm gonna see.
Yeah, odds are good. I'm just gonna say.
We'll see. Maybe we'll get a sponsor, and then somebody else can do it.
That would be great.
Dear everyone,
it would be
subscribe to
awkward
our
if you
Patreon.
still won, even after we
That would be.
paid somebody
We
else.
need our money back. If
It'd be weird, but who's Jen?
Who's Jen?
Olivia, please
I'll
take
take
the
our
next
category
announcement. Yeah.
So our next category is the most problematic stage mother. And what's funny is we actually have plenty of these to,
Right?
We
really
vote
do.
on.
Roll.
Yeah.
So the first, of course, the one, the only.
Here she is, boys.
Here's Mama.
Rose. Yeah.
Mama Rose.
Rose. And that is a two-parter, and I
Huge
still left
two-parter.
stuff out.
Our second nominee in this category for most problematic stage mom would be Harry Houdini's mother, Mama Houdini, who
Loved him just a little too much.
a little
So
too
much so that handcuff king didn't get it up in the
just
bedroom.
I think a woman who probably had the best intentions,
Yeah.
and at the same time just had such a vice grip on her son that unfortunately he found a woman to marry who was sort of willing to, I guess,
Yeah.
like tolerate this relationship,
To share the bed with them.
literally, but
Them,
also
not him. Them.
but also to the point where just the codependency just off the charts, to the point where after she died he would go to her grave and lay in the dirt and just cry for
right.
hours every day because he could not let go of his mother, who also like lived a very long and full life, like
Yeah, she
especially
was
for
around
the
for a
era.
long
Like it
time,
wasn't like
yeah.
she died when she was 30. Like this woman was like in advanced age when she finally kicked it, and it was, again, I think, great intentions, but my God, just that the codependency and that outcome was a lot. Who else have we got? Jen. Who else is on the list?
Mama Nesbitt from our very first episode, season 1, episode 1. Evelyn Nesbitt's mother, who basically threw her into the hands of a predator.
And then didn't believe her.
Yep.
Right.
Her own daughter.
Believe women.
Especially if you're another woman.
Right.
Like, just
Drop the Epstein files. Believe women.
Mama Nesbitt,
Except for that woman related to the Epstein files. Don't believe a
Don't believe her.
goddamn thing that comes out of her mouth.
not Ghislaine. Mama Nesbitt was, I would say, like, negligent.
Yes.
But then also, like, as long as I am getting like my money and my support, like, she was very happy to take Stanford White,
She sure
one of
was.
our winners, was very happy to take Stanford White's money and the lifestyle he offered and turn a blind eye to her daughter. Was like, hey, the sexual assault maybe, and her mom was like, how dare you Floozy.
I'm 50. Yeah, and ergo where Floozy came from. I'm 15. I don't quite know if this is okay, Mom. It's fine.
And her mother was like, shut up.
He's
need
paying
to
our
get paid.
hotel bill.
Yeah, shut up, put out.
Yeah, yeah. He seems like a nice man.
I still think that Mama Nesbitt had a thing for Stanford White
Probably.
and was
I think that
living
was an interesting
true like
theory. Yeah.
like living vicariously through.
yeah.
Evelyn,
and as we
sort
talked
of thing.
about, they were actually her mother was still
Closer.
younger than Stanford White, but was closer in age, at least, to Stanford White than her juvenile daughter.
Yeah.
And she also, at the time of the trial, also like gave evidence against her daughter
Yes.
and
That's
son-in-law to be like, they're not credible in
That's
the
right.
shooting of
That's
Stanford
right.
White.
Forgot about
And
that.
you didn't have to say anything, but Christ on a cracker, like you couldn't let it go.
Nope.
Jen, tell us about our last nominee, our fourth and final nominee in this category.
Most problematic stage mom is Mama Brewer, otherwise known as George Reeves's mother, who, again, we could have done a whole episode on this woman and probably the mama issues that poor George came out of the womb with. But she really pushed him to be an actor because that's what she wanted him to do. He ended up loving it, which is wonderful. But she, paid an amateur boxer to tell him he wasn't any good.
Beat the shit out of him.
And beat the shit out of him so he'd go be an actor and not hurt his pretty face. But probably her piece de resistance was telling George that his stepfather, who was his real father, I mean, honestly,
raised him,
except by name, killed himself when he didn't.
And he
shot himself in the head. And
they simply were getting divorced.
They were simply getting divorced. And he waited. Right. She told him, he waited till he was gone, away with other family. And then George came back and he's like, yeah, he shot himself.
He's dead.
I would probably, he's dead. And I bet you she said it's your fault. Honestly.
I would have
implied. Yeah, for sure. Oh, again, a difficult.
Okay, so here we go.
A very difficult category.
The mothers of Rose, not the mothers of Rose, the mother of Gypsy, Houdini, Nesbitt, and Brewer.
Yeah, most problematic stage mom for the first annual Floozy Awards. Do we all have a?
Yep.
Are we written them? All right, 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
Yes.
Rose.
You got it.
She's the quintessential.
Hot. You can't. She
not.
is it. You can't. She probably murdered 3 people.
Probably.
And
with a shotgun.
one of them was a lesbian lover. Okay? I don't know what else to say.
Bathtub gin.
I think for me too, Olivia, and again, listeners, go back and listen to Olivia's excellent 2-part episode on Mama Rose. But I think the thing that you unpacked that I was just the most, many a deep sigh from me in that episode.
Many.
Was the fact that it was like, no matter what her daughters did, especially later in life when they're adults, and her daughters were very much being like, hey, we're not going to cut you off financially.
Right.
We're not going to tolerate your nonsense. But we are still literally supporting your life because she didn't have a job. She didn't have, income. She was trying spaghetti dinners and bathtub gin or whatever. But
spaghetti dinners, I forgot.
They were very supportive of her and were, I think, just as kind as you can be to someone like that. And she just kept dragging them every chance she got and was running
manipulative
from her deathbed. Literally from her deathbed.
Literally.
I don't know, just crazy to the end.
To the
end.
Entertaining for all the wrong reasons.
That's right.
And I feel like I think when you think stage mom, that's the first thing that comes to your brain.
Yes.
It is.
But we didn't even know how deep it went until Olivia dove in,
Right. Absolutely. I agree.
I think Mama Nesbitt's my runner-up, though,
Oh, Mama Brewer is my runner-up.
It was between both of them for me, honestly, but...
No, as the kids would say, miss me with faking your estranged husband's suicide.
Yeah. That's pretty.
That seems like
pretty bad, right?
Yeah.
Unnecessary trauma for your son. On the flip side, our next category is most unproblematic man.
Yay.
Right? Just
Floozy in the best sense.
That's right.
A celebration of men who were the good ones in this the first annual Floozy Awards. Shout out to these men who maybe not perfect, but overall did nothing wrong.
Right.
And we salute them. We celebrate an ally and an unproblematic man. Jen, who's our first nominee in this category? Olivia might not know who this is.
She does, you bitch.
Fuck you.
Olivia, you might have heard of him.
His name is Humphrey Bogart.
He's in Citizen Kane.
No, he's in To Have and To Hold.
No, To Have and
To Have Not. I know.
I mixed up.
But I was telling Olivia so she would know.
That's right.
Humphrey
Bogart.
Who, again, not a perfect individual, but just he was doing his best, and he was
trying.
He had some unfortunate relationships, but at the end of the day, I think was a sweet and sensitive soul. Humphrey Bogart, just a nice man who sent flowers to his ex-wife's grave until she died because he's a nice man.
Bogey.
Olivia, who's next? Who else have we got?
Next, we have Phil Hartman. We did the episode on Phil's murder.
Phil.
He was, just an all-around great guy. Everybody loved him. Kind, not egotistical.
Just collaborative and funny.
Yeah, funny as hell.
And a great father who just wanted to be a dad and loved his kids and was doing everything he could to salvage a failing marriage to a crazy woman. And as much as we were just like, believe women, also,
maybe not Bryn.
Yeah,
women can also be dangerous.
Yes.
As we saw also with Humphrey Bogart, because Humphrey Bogart's wife stabbed him in the back and
shot
tried
at him.
to shoot him. Like Humphrey Bogart and Phil Hartman really could have gone a very similar way because they were both married to women who were not playing with a full deck and were utilizing weapons. Yeah. So Phil Hartman was unfortunately murdered by his wife and didn't deserve it. And Humphrey Bogart, thankfully, was not in fact killed by his wife, but man, she tried.
She sure did. You missed.
You missed. Yeah. Phil Hartman, though, gone much too soon.
Much too soon. We love you, Phil.
Who else have we got, Olivia? This was one Olivia brought to the pod.
One.
Yeah.
We have Matt Palm from Orlando Sentinel.
Matthew J. Palm.
Matthew J. Palm. We didn't ask him what the J stood for. Does anybody know?
Ah,
we should have asked him.
Is it Joseph? Matt, is it Joseph?
It should be.
Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
It should be.
Go,
it
Matthew.
Is now.
You know what they say.
It is now.
Yeah.
Yep.
He another one. Yeah. He tries his best. He tries to uphold the community too. Yes. Yeah. Like while he is of course a tried and true journalist, he also tries to be supportive in all he does and not tear apart arts organizations, even if they maybe have done a crappy show or doing something
or being investigated by the FBI.
Maybe.
Yeah. And he loves art. He just loves art. He just loves the arts, and you can tell.
And gave us was very generous with his time in giving us some behind the scenes details about his work on the Basquiat investigation. But also just, again, like we said, an understanding, at least for our community, of his role as an arts and culture writer and how his time is split up, and just how we can help him help us in talking about arts and culture in Central Florida. And again, just keeping it all going, because I mean, it's, and I feel like now more than ever, to get my little soapbox here, is it's like we need art. We need people to be making stuff and creating things and to be collaborative and providing means of introspection and means of escape. And Matt Palm is lifting up all of that. So thanks, Matt Palm, for being unproblematic. And
everybody buy him a drink.
Buy him a drink or whatever he's into.
Or a Snickers, whatever he wants.
Whatever.
Get him whatever he wants at the concession
He's probably hungry. He is probably hungry.
Yeah, he's running around.
Yeah.
Who else have we got, Jen?
Jen, who's next?
Our next nominee for most unproblematic man is one of my favorite, Edwin Booth. John Wilkes Booth's older brother, and the better actor.
That's right.
And a staunch supporter of the Union and anti-slavery, and said, John Wilkes Booth, get the hell out of my house and never come back.
Literally get out.
Literally get out. He was on the right side of history. He was a good guy, a great actor, and if it wouldn't have been for his brother being an absolute menace, we'd know more about Edwin.
Probably. And also the that he had a really hard time after the fact for a long time, to the point where he got shot at.
He sure did.
Right.
And
that's right.
Didn't he talk to Mary? He wanted to talk to Mary Todd Lincoln.
He did. Yep. And he had also saved the life of Lincoln's son.
His son.
From drowning.
That's right.
Was it drowning?
No. Falling off the train platform.
The train tracks.
Falling off the train platform. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Totally different.
Yeah. Incredible set of events there. Yeah. Our final nominee for most unproblematic man, not perfect, just unproblematic, is, and context I feel matters for this nominee.
I agree.
Our final nominee for this category is King Charles II of our, again, season 1, episode, I believe, 3, episode that Jen did about Nell Gwyn. And context matters here for Charles because, as we said, not perfect. But just tell us why he is a nominee in this category, Jen.
King Charles, I think King Charles tried his best as a monarch and as a person. He was cast out because his father was beheaded and he lived a lot of his life in France, and there was a revolution and a restoration to the throne, and he came back with a lot of love of art and science, and he really implemented that into a time in England where there wasn't any. If you remember from our episode, and if you haven't, you should go listen, because like you couldn't walk or frolic or leap.
No leaping.
No
No
leaping.
leaping.
No
nothing.
leaping. 10 lords of sitting.
Music.
10 lords of sitting still.
There was nothing, no music, no nothing in
He
England at the
effectively-
time.
He reversed that puritanical
Yes.
rule, as you unpacked for us,
Yes.
Jen, where it's like people were so like pushed down
Yeah.
and fearful. So he's like, hey, I've also just like lived as a person out in the world. This is crazy. I want to be a different type of ruler.
Yes.
I'm going to do it a little bit differently. Maybe not perfect, but like it can be better than this nonsense. And then with the way he treated his mistresses.
Yeah. He had a couple.
Let's like talk about that
Again.
Jen, because this was a job, as we said in the episode.
It was
This
a job.
role.
It was a role. Being a mistress in that time, it was like if you have a lot of money, you should have a mistress because it's a way to help take care of women who can't have jobs and maybe can't have a husband for whatever reason. My, how far we've come. Anyway, so, he was married. His wife knew about all his mistresses. He and his wife couldn't have a child, which is a big deal because you got to have a monarch. And
Gotta
they
have those
like
heirs.
made the agreement. Yeah. And he could have sent her away. He could have killed her, as we know from King Henry VIII.
Henry, yep.
But he kept her there, kept her safe, and had his mistresses. And Nell Gwyn, who was our Protestant whore, and one of the first actresses and just my favorite lady, he really took very, very good care of her. And he really loved her, I think, to the best of his ability.
Yep.
And they spent a lot of time together. He bought her a house. He took care of her until his dying day and after. He said, take care of Nellie. He made sure she was taken care of until she died.
So
he's as good of a-
context.
Yeah.
Context on this
Context
one.
matters.
It's like you're nominating a king with mistresses for most unproblematic man, and it's like we are because context.
Yes, because context. Exactly.
Compared to Henry VIII, King Charles II is
King
a
Henry-
treasure.
Jesus, King Henry VIII. Oh, my God.
All right.
Okay.
Our nominees: so Humphrey Bogart, Phil Hartman, Matthew J. Palm, Edwin Booth, and King Charles II. Floozies, let's cast our votes.
Okay.
This is hard.
This is hard. Okay, ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, what do we got?
Bill Hartman, Matt Palm, and
Matt
who's yours,
Palm.
Jen?
Matt
Palm.
Palm.
Matt Palm.
Matthew J.
Da-da-da-da-da. See, here's
Congrats,
the
Matt.
thing. I feel like he should have his own category because we know him.
Yeah.
Well, of course. I only wrote Phil Hartman because taking nothing away from Matt Palm.
No,
but
of course
I wrote Phil because he deserves so much better than he
did.
got, and I feel he would still be doing wonderful things in entertainment
yeah.
today
I
had he
agree.
not been taken out by his crazy wife.
No,
Yes.
you're absolutely
So
right.
Phil, our runner-up,
Phil.
but congratulations.
I think
most
Edwin
was
my
unproblematic
second
man.
pick.
Congrats, Matt Palm, the
Woo-woo!
most unproblematic man of the first
Well
annual
done.
Floozy
Well
Awards.
done. Your Floozy Award will be in the mail.
we now move into most shocking moment, which there's a lot in this category.
Yeah.
I'm going to
We've
kick
had
us
some
off because
Please
this
do.
Turns. Yeah.
this is not in the main feature episode
because there was
you
so
have-
much.
There was so much. You have to go to our Patreon to hear more about this. But the first nominee is the everything about James Boston Corbett, who is the person
Everything.
who killed John Wilkes Booth. Spoiler alert. Boston Corbett, it was, I don't know how long that mini episode ended up being, Jen,
It
but
was
it's
like
on our
20
page.
minutes.
Okay.
It's epic. Like $3 a month, guys. You can get access to this.
You can learn about the original Mad Hatter, Boston Corbett. You think you're ready, you're not ready.
You're not ready.
Our second nominee, Olivia, what's our second nominee? The most shocking moment.
Well, our second nominee is already a category winner. He won Biggest Thumb.
It is.
It's Dan Wozniak's 9 performance. The fact that after he had murdered two people, he went and did a production of 9 at the community theater.
Yeah.
That
While
night.
Sam's body was in the attic of another theater.
Down the street. Yep.
Just down the street.
Like you do.
That was pretty
Yeah.
shocking. Also,
Pretty shocking.
the fact that he was cast in 9.
Also that. I think there's a double-edged sword for
It's
that
a
one for
1-2
sure,
shot.
right?
It was like,
yeah.
You're cast, you're the lead. Also murder? What?
All right.
Incredible.
Yeah. Number 3, Jen. That one was yours.
It was Elizabeth Short, a.k.a. the Black Dahlia's father, faking his own death and then showing back up like 10 years later. He's just like, oh, I'm dead. Just kidding. You want to come live with me in California? You're not going to cook for me? Get out.
Also, listeners, he just to recap quickly, he faked his own death because he was embarrassed.
He was embarrassed because the stock market crashed and he had no money.
He didn't have money. He was embarrassed. So he's like, well, this is what I got to do. I'm going to fake my own death and
Just
traumatize my wife and family. I don't know what's
Jesus.
more shocking is the faking of the death or then the casual reappearance. Who else have we got? See, I've got this one. Also a Black Dahlia nominee.
Yes.
Who else is this, Jen?
Robert Red Manley was the man who was picking up Elizabeth Short to test whether or not he really loved his wife, who was at home just having had a baby. Do I love you? I don't know. Let me pick up this woman on the street corner.
He was having his own postpartum.
Yeah, and then he was the one who also took her back to LA and was like the last person to drop her off before she
Disappeared.
was murdered, was discovered, yeah.
I'll also say this excuse about like, I didn't know her. I just picked her up to test if I love
it was
my
totally
wife.
platonic.
Well, but this was also
They were like, nothing happened.
This was an excuse he gave to police to make himself sound better.
Yeah.
Like he's like, no, I didn't kill her. I was just testing my marriage to my wife with the fresh baby.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I didn't kill her.
People she
I'm
was
just a
living with were like,
shitty
"No, he came
husband.
by a
Let me
lot."
explain.
I'm just an asshole.
I'm not a murderer. I just suck. Like, ugh. All right,
Jesus.
Olivia, take it away. Our 5th nominee for most shocking moment of the first annual Floozy Awards.
5th nominee. It is the mass email sent out by Mr. Aaron DeGroft from the Basquiat episode at 4 a.m. to all the arts leaders in town. And we assumed together he was definitely drunk when he wrote it because it was after the opening of the show that
With
he
his
probably
shirt
was
down
on
to
the
his
Open
knees.
shirt. Yeah.
He's absolutely on the toilet.
So the fact that he emailed all the arts leaders, he actually replied all to a chain of United Arts leaders in Central Florida talking about how
Still want to read it.
wonderful he was and how he was the biggest thing the town had seen.
Save us
and
all.
He's here to help. He's here to help. So how can
Hey,
he?
if anybody wants to come on our podcast and read that, I'd love it.
Oh my God. But yeah, if you have this email, please reach out to us. We will protect your identity and we would like to have a dramatic reading for Patreon, for the Patreon tier.
Patreon. Yeah. They have to pay to get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, this is a really hard one.
All these categories.
I'm trying to like relive my state of mind
Me
when
too.
these things were recovered. Which one was I most horrified
Me too.
by?
Yeah.
And I
Or
think
like
I'm
finding
gonna-
out about
Yeah.
when you're doing the research. Yeah.
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 Because 3 of these are mine.
Some
And I was
shocking
pretty
twists and
shocked.
turns.
You do. You do, Jen. God, it's hard.
I like the shock value, you know?
Yeah,
Okay. I think. I don't know. This one's hard.
it is. All right. Do we each have something
Okay.
written down?
Yeah.
To see what happens.
All right, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh! What do we
Wait.
have?
Jen has Dan
I
question
have
mark?
Dan question mark?
I have
Olivia
Dan's
also has
9
Dan.
performance. Yeah. Ashley,
Olivia,
you have
I have
Short's
Elizabeth
dad.
Short's dad.
That was the one I couldn't decide between, was that and Dan. But I
Yes.
was like,
Agreed.
but I could have this is weird to say. I could imagine faking my own death. I could not imagine killing someone and then going on to do a performance.
Fair.
And being like, it's fine.
And he wasn't that good of an actor. Like, it just shocks me.
Yeah, and it's a double-edged sword. He also
that.
should never have been cast as Guido in 9.
Right.
Please don't
That
cast
also
these
was
people.
shocking.
Yeah, exactly. It was a double.
Again, congratulations, question mark, to Dan Wozniak, and now two-time
Two-time
Award
Floozy.
winner.
He's winning the Floozy Awards.
He sure is.
Just cleaning up tonight.
All right.
What a night.
Yeah.
Okay. We now have the best Fringe show you didn't ask for.
I think there are more than this, but
There are.
This is a
We've
good
talked
start.
about
This is a good
several, but
start.
this was a good...
I know. So, Olivia, what was our first one? I think this was one of yours.
Yeah. Our first one, which I'm strongly considering writing, is Mama Rose, the true story.
The true story.
And we would feature her at the 3 different ages, with each of us playing one version of
A
Mama
la The
Rose.
Crown.
Right.
obviously. And then we'd all show up at the end, just
And
like in
it's
The
like
Crown.
3 tall
Spoiler
women,
alert.
except we're all shorter. So
We're all vertically challenged.
I just felt made you spit your wine.
You guys
But
are tinier
next
than me.
list.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the first one.
Mama
The
Rose.
second one, I need somebody to refresh.
You don't
my
remember?
memory.
So this was great. So this was because Mama had bought that house, or rather, I think Gypsy had bought it
Yeah.
for her.
Yeah.
And it was like in the Catskills.
In the Catskills.
Oh yeah.
Like Dirty Dancing. And through this discussion, you're like, I'm picturing like Mama Rose, but like, now I've had the
Nobody puts
time
Mama
of
in a
my
corner.
That's it.
So we're like, did we make a Dirty Dancing / Gypsy mashup? And what an unhinged show that would be.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got like, Johnny and Baby, and then Mama Rose is like in
With
the
her
corner.
shotgun.
And
Like,
Herbie
corner.
and her shotgun.
And her
Yeah.
bathtub gin. Yeah.
Yeah, like all converging, because Dirty Dancing, though from the 80s, I believe it's supposed to be set in like the
60s or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Yeah, so just how these events maybe could have converged in
could
this
have overlapped.
Catskills
Yeah.
resort,
A little bit,
because
yeah.
same
Yeah.
neighborhood. Yeah. we
Obviously,
talked about
with
that.
Kelly Bishop playing Mama Rose.
Obviously, 1,000%.
Oh my God.
Yes. And then much like our Mama Rose
Yeah.
Fringe show, we also talked about an Elizabeth Short, not different ages, but the description given of Elizabeth Short, aka the Black Dahlia, was basically us, and we determined that any of us could play her. So based on our very busy schedules, we figured we would write this Black Dahlia Fringe show and then just tag team playing
Go.
the title role.
Different appearances every night.
Every
Yeah.
night. Keeps
It'd
it
be
fresh.
really fun.
7:30 show is nothing like the 9:30 show.
And no one
Yeah.
would be able to tell the difference, because no one knows, or at
No one
least
knows.
only a few do, that we are in fact 3 different people.
Different people.
Only
Yes.
those of you listening, you floozies.
All right, we have to
Okay.
vote for best Fringe show that you didn't ask for.
Okay.
Mama Rose, Across the Generations, All of the Crown, the Gypsy / Dirty Dancing mashup show, or Elizabeth Short drama played and rep by the 3 of us
By all
on
3 of us.
any given night.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
cast your votes. All right, are we ready?
Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Had the time of my life.
Because it's the most Fringe type show, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
This would
The other
sell.
2 we could do for reals. But this is the most Fringe type
This
show.
is the most fringy worthy show.
You know, listeners, we're recording this in late August of 2025. The Fringe Lottery opens in September typically.
So
And it doesn't close until, I think it's like, I'm going to get this wrong, but it's open for a while. And then the lottery is in
November, isn't
early
it?
December. Yeah, it's just like November.
Wow.
So there's
Should I write it?
time. There's time for us to write and submit this masterpiece for Fringe.
I'm ready.
I'm not saying we have to. I'm not saying we don't have better things to do with our life. I'm just saying.
let's contact Kelly and see if she's in. Kelly Bishop,
And instead
are
of
you in?
instead of Jerry Orbach, it's Mama Rose is
Yeah.
the mother who she's
the
like, you lied to me too, Mama.
Oh my
You lied to
God.
me too.
And then Baby's like, I'm a pretty girl, mama.
Pretty girl.
There's a lot there.
Penny is June. Like June is Penny.
100%.
Penny is June and June is Penny.
Not the annoying sister. I mean, she's just going to be the regular annoying sister, but Penny, I think, is June.
Yeah. Who even remembers that Baby had a sister? Like, she...
Well, I
the
just
one
because
that does the, like,
she did the funny little Hawaiian dance.
Really annoying one, yeah.
Yeah. Olivia, this was a category I believe that you
I did. I added
doc,
this category.
Best surprise cameo performance.
Yes.
Olivia, take it away.
Yeah. All right. Best surprise cameo performances. So just some fun, unexpected pop-ups throughout our episodes. The first one is how one of the Black Dahlia murder suspects that was floated was Orson Welles. Yes, the Orson Welles.
Hey, what movie did he do, Olivia?
The War of the Worlds. He wrote it.
Also Citizen Kane, but it's not.
Rosebud.
That's
See, I know.
Okay.
I know Rosebud. But, Citizen Kane, starring Humphrey Bogart.
No.
Well, actually, The War of the Worlds was a radio show. Also,
Yes, it was. That people thought was real.
Yeah.
Right. And
Also,
killed
Orson
themselves.
Welles, I love that he was listed as a Black Dahlia suspect, basically because like he was existing in the same town and he was rude.
And he like made like mannequins that looked like the way that she was dead.
And yet Sir Alfred Hitchcock, who was literally making movies about murder, was exempt from this.
Not at all. Not considered at all. No.
I love it.
Yeah. The second one is this. Yeah, is Go 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 Joseph. You know what they say. Discovering that Matt Palm starred in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat earlier in his career
as Joseph.
As
Joseph.
exactly.
Okay, so let's vote. Who is our best surprise cameo? We've got Orson Welles, Matt Palm, the Central Christian Church, Bancho, and the Dogs and Rock.
This is really
really difficult.
Hard. This is hard.
I love everyone on this list. I
know.
Say, the judge's decision was not easy on this one.
This one is a tough one. I'm going on what I was most shocked, I think.
Same. The most, again, emphasis on surprise cameo.
Cameo.
All right. Are we ready?
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ooh.
Oh.
Jen, what's your... Yes!
Ultimate
Floozy.
Orson Welles.
Well, job. I will put that with our Ultimate Floozy category. Good job.
Yeah, it was so like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And again, such a as much as he was, I think it sounds like, Jen, from your episode, rather seriously considered, and to this day his name persists as a suspect, and yet such a flimsy reason.
Stupid.
Like,
so dumb.
when did he have time to do this? Like, as a public figure.
He was a busy guy smoking his cigars, being an asshole to people on set. Like,
and did he have any contact with her?
No.
Right.
She just was existing in the area.
Wanted to be an actress, or they think they don't even know that for sure.
Can't even find the screen test if she ever had one.
She just was a young woman in Hollywood, so obviously that's what she was.
Obviously, Orson Welles killed her. Just, like that is a thing that happens.
Boom. He was like, she's hot dead. Like, come on. Orson Welles wouldn't do that.
Jen, what's our next category?
Moving right along.
Our next category is our most wanted merch item. Love it. We've already discussed the first one at length in this episode, which is the Chowda Head rolling his eyes shirt.
Pretty good.
That the world needs.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Next.
Floozy mugs, which may or may not already be designed.
Nice. We saw them.
They may be ready. I may already have pricing on these. Jen loves to have multiple beverages, specifically when we record.
I have 3 today, as always.
Yeah, so Jen always has like a mug on camera usually, so I'm like, well, this seems like a great opportunity.
Yes. One to caffeinate, one for fun, and one to hydrate.
It makes sense to me. Yeah. We also have, just in general, not a specific item yet, but just alternately merch that says Floozy's Unleashed. which is maybe an after dark show.
It's our midnight frolic.
It's the midnight frolic, right?
Yes, Floozy's Unleashed. What else do we have, Olivia?
We have this was in honor of George Reeves,
our Superman.
It's better than cesspool money because he literally worked in
he literally dug cesspools.
That was one of our one-liners actually from that episode.
Yep.
What else, Jen? I feel like you added this to the doc.
I did add this to the list because, as you know, justice for Edwin.
Justice for Edwin.
Justice for Edwin. He was on the right side of history. That man did not get his due because of his stupid brother.
He did nothing wrong, literally.
He did nothing wrong.
It's like Chris Cuomo. He's the Edwin Booth of our time.
Yeah.
I can see that.
A little bit.
Because of Andrew, he's gotten...
You're like, son of a bitch. It's, yeah.
And then the last piece is maybe most wanted merch item. I don't know how this got on there, is a Fisher-Price microphone. I think we could sell those.
Olivia, I am 99.9% certain Fisher-Price has made this. I think my brother had one. I think this exists.
Can we get a special one that says Floozy on this?
I'm just going to get this. This feels like a job for someone who owns a Cricket. And we just buy the Fisher-Price microphone.
Owns a Cricket.
Guys, I'll do it.
Jen will send you the Floozy word mark that I've created for the mugs, and you just put it on the Fisher-Price mic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sold.
Done.
Yep.
Done. We could do that in general.
I'm voting based on the thing that I am most excited to have produced and or design.
Okay.
Right? And or maybe have already figured out how to design.
Okay. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Another ultimate Floozy?
No, I didn't vote for Chowderhead. I almost did. I want Floozy Unleashed.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Ashley and I voted for the Chowderheads because he's going to go Chowderhead. Am I right?
Am I right? He's number 2 for me, to be honest.
Though.
I just really want some Floozy merch.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Well, Jen, you have been heard, and we can have both.
Great.
There's room for it all.
There's room for more.
Someday you guys are going to be like surprised because I'm going to see you and I'm going to bring you like a jacket that I've made with Floozy bedazzled on the back.
Ooh.
When I text you and ask you for sizes and mailing addresses, just disregard this conversation and act very surprised when things show up.
Maybe we need something by the time we do our crossover episode.
For Jack the Ripper. I feel like that would be a good opportunity. The next category, we're winding it down here, but we compiled this list. Films Olivia needs to watch first. Whether they're all important, but which of these does Olivia need to watch first?
You guys are jerks.
Because
listen, we want to educate you. That's all.
Olivia, we're trying to help culture to happen so we can have a shared dialogue about these touchstones. I'm just going to read them all down because we don't need to unpack these. I think they speak for themselves.
Self-explanatory.
Gone with the Wind, the best picture of 1939. Casual.
Starring George Reeves.
Starring George Reeves, also some other people.
Clark Gable, whatever.
To Have and Have not to be confused with To Have and To Hold. Different movie.
I don't understand.
Alfred Hitchcock's masterpiece, Vertigo. Orson Welles' masterpiece, Citizen Kane. And finally, The Black Dahlia, which is in fact
lesbians.
Trash.
It's trash.
But also highly entertaining once you know anything about the real case.
Is Orson Welles in that one?
From 2006?
No, and his character isn't either.
No, but sadly Scarlett Johansson is, and you look at her and you're like, how did you end
Swank.
up? Excellent cast. Like everyone in it is so good, and you're like, this is an amazing cast. What happened? And it is truly an exercise in like talented performers cannot save a terrible script. Like these people were powerless to salvage this movie, and it should be parody. It's not really quite bad enough to be funny, but it's right on the edge of being hilarious. Like there were moments, and we talked about this on the episode, but there was a moment near the end, and I won't ruin it because you have to watch it, Olivia, but it was supposed to be a dramatic reveal, and I literally cackled out loud, and I was like, oh no, this isn't funny at all. This is like serious. This is like a really intense moment, and I'm like cackling laughing. It was great. All right. We got to vote.
I'm not
really
going to
hard.
vote, right?
I'm already...
'Cause, like, Jen, you didn't vote.
Oh,
I
guess
not
that's
vote,
true.
or should I
Yeah,
vote?
no, Jen, you and I should vote on this.
I'm ready.
All right, let's see. Let's see if we can come to a consensus here.
We'll see.
I just want to say Gone with the Wind is really long. Like, I'd have to break that one up into several days.
That's fine. Most people did. There was an intermission. Like, it's built right in.
It's already there. All right, are you ready, Jen? Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah!
Olivia, you are named after one of the stars and Academy Award winners of Gone with the Wind.
Exactly why.
You must watch.
That's your first watch. You have
Olivia
to.
de Havilland as Melanie Wilkes in Gone with the Wind.
Okay.
Also, we've talked about it a lot on this podcast.
It keeps coming back.
It keeps coming up. So you're going to need to do it because then you're going to understand why we're like, Ashley, you know.
Well, I know, like, the famous taglines, like, I don't know nothing about birth and no baby.
Yeah.
Like we know, I know the lines.
Well,
Your namesake. You need to watch it.
All right.
Olivia, by the time
Also, Vivi and Leanne's great.
I'm giving you a deadline, Olivia. I know you have nothing else going on. I'm by the time, because we don't have a date for this, I'm just saying, by the time we launch season 3,
Okay.
I need you to have watched Gone with the Wind.
Okay. I will accept.
All right.
Okay.
All right. This also, Jen, you're allowed to vote in this, I feel.
Am I?
Yeah,
Okay, great.
I think so.
Olivia, tell us about this category. What have we got here?
What's most likely to get Jen in the long run? As in, what will done her in?
Jen is at risk, as we have often discussed on the
full-time job.
podcast. She lights up a room. We're looking out for her because Olivia is like, as she says, what'd you say, Olivia? A little bit dark.
Darkening the doorways.
I darken doorways.
Darken
Jen
the
lights
doorway.
up a room.
I'm hyper vigilant, but Jen is lighting up rooms and being nice
Left
to
and right.
people, and we can't have
damn it.
that. So, what is most likely to get Jen? The nominees are murder, just straight up, just murder of some flavor. Jen is going to be murdered by somebody. Mm-hmm. A cult. Is a cult going to get Jen? They're going to suck her in and take her time and money and youth. Just a good old fashioned kidnapping. Just, she's going to end up in a creepy old man's basement somewhere. Or is it a combo of kidnapped into a cult and then murdered when she gets too old for the dear leader's pleasure? What are we thinking? This is so dark.
By the way, if any of these happen, we're gonna need to delete this episode because
we are.
The police are gonna be like,
Excuse me.
Excuse
I almost didn't put this one in. I almost was like, what role is Jen going to play in a Lifetime movie of one of these crimes? That was the other option, but I was like, but this is funnier.
you're in danger.
I'm in danger, girl.
And you in danger, girl.
All right, I've got mine.
Okay, I've got mine.
Okay.
All right, Jen,
All right.
you ready?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay, 1, 2,
It's going to get me.
3.
Oh, the cult.
Cult.
I said all of them, but I like the cult better.
I think
Just a cult, because I
the
can
more
get
I
out.
learned about the Nexium, I'm like, oh, Jen would have been a goner.
I would have been a goner.
Same, because as we've established, nobody joins a cult.
You're right. I can get out. I think maybe, you know what? I think I would like to change my vote. I think you're right, because I don't think I would get kidnapped. I think I'm a little vigilant enough for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're pretty
But
strong.
I'm pretty. I'm
do Pilates. You
Jen,
can fight
yeah,
back.
look
strong.
at these biceps. Yeah,
Look at
Jen,
these. I can
Jen
kick
can
your
kick your
ass.
ass.
Don't
Yeah.
try it. Don't try it, kidnappers.
It's not impossible. It would be really annoying to kidnap Jen. Like, it's like there are people who are just like, I'm like, they just like show you a box cutter and it's like, come with me, and
They'd,
Jen
like,
is
toss
like
her
sprinting in
back.
the other direction. Like,
They'd be like,
Jen
forget
knows
it.
better.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
no, you're right. Yeah, it's just a cult, up and up. I'd be like, this looks great.
'Cause
I'm having
cults
a
get-
bad day with like my acting shit, whatever.
Because
and I'm
cults
like, wow.
get you to sign up. They get
get
you
me,
to
and I would sign
choose to join.
You
Yeah.
would think that you're joining some Empower Women group. And
Joining community theater, what could
Let's
go
be
wrong?
real.
Like,
It's already happened. It's just not called a cult.
probably. If listeners, if you know of any like community theaters turned cults, let us know.
Oh,
like,
God, wouldn't that be a great
if there's anything brewing, because we talked about this, like what is again that Venn diagram between like community theater versus cult,
Cult.
and like where does it stop being like just fun weirdness and like problematic.
Yeah.
There's a lot of overlap
I'm
between
gonna investigate. I feel like this must have happened. And then the last,
not last.
No, second to last.
Penultimate.
Excuse me.
Second to last.
Penultimate. That's one of my favorite words. I love it. I never
too.
use words much.
Yeah.
The penultimate category is best Ashleyism.
I can't vote for this one. You guys have
That's
to.
right.
This one.
Okay. So we have the one
Go ahead,
that
Olivia.
drives me up the wall.
Go ahead.
Anthony Perkins.
Her
And
favorite.
I knew it at the time. I was like, this is going to send Olivia. And you're so polite initially when I said it. You're like, Anthony? Like, and I was like, yeah, Anthony Perkins.
Anthony Perkins.
I think that's his name. Yeah, Anthony Perkins.
Yes, it is. According to Hitchcock the movie.
Because I'm me, I have a Psycho poster in my bathroom in
Yeah, that sounds
because
right.
of course.
Perfect in a bathroom. That's
And it
perfect.
has
Yeah.
you get it. If you know, you know. And it has like his name on there. And now Olivia, like every time I go in to like pee, I'm just like Anthony Perkins.
Anthony. Hello, Anthony Perkins.
It's great.
Anthony Perkins. The next one, Jen, is what?
How the turntables.
That's a good one.
I cannot take credit for that. I heard that somewhere else and I don't know where I heard it, so I can't tell you where I heard it, but I was just, oh, how the turntables.
Love it. I love it.
The next one, a scandal.
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 Love it. So dramatic.
Put the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Yeah. Much like Anthony. The fourth is a thumb.
I mean,
Obviously.
pretty epic.
A thumb.
Pretty epic. A thumb.
Mm-hmm,
And then the last one is the heavy sigh.
I was going to say, for those of you that didn't hear that, that would be a heavy sigh.
Heavy sigh.
Not just a sigh.
Many a heavy sigh comes from me, and it's usually when I am the color commentator.
Yeah.
Yes. There's nothing else to say except that heavy damn sigh, you know?
Okay. Jen and I are going to vote on
Yeah,
this.
we're
Best
voting.
Ashleyism.
They're also good,
They're all really good.
but
Okay. Ready, Jen?
yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Wait. Yes!
Yes! The thumb.
The thumb has been coined. It's going in the ultimate Floozy pile.
It was a category. You know what I mean? Like it was so epic,
Right.
it became its own category.
It's become so like integral to our podcast at this point.
yeah.
Part of the
think.
vernacular now.
It is.
I'm so glad I could contribute just a small amount to
Yeah.
Not a
pod.
small amount. That's a lot.
Well,
Truly.
Floozies, we've now come to our final award of the evening, which is the Floozy of the Year. And this is really the nominees in this category, I feel, are based on vibes.
Yeah. Yes.
This is really a category about vibes because we have various genders represented,
Sure do.
and I feel different people have been nominated for different reasons. But the overall is just it's vibes and Floozy-esque behavior and varying degrees of fabulousness, but also maybe embroiled in some problematic behavior and just
Yeah.
sort of like. I don't know. What do you think? What am I leaving out here?
No, I think that's yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can
Vibes.
be a floozy, male, female, they, them,
You can.
whatever.
Yeah.
Anyone can be a floozy.
Anyone is yes, it is gender neutral. We have
is.
determined the term floozy is gender neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
As is tart and trollop.
Trollop. We're bringing back Trollop.
We're bringing
yes.
back trollop, everybody.
That was from Vivian Gordon. Yeah, we're going to resurrect that. Make a note to have more uses of Trollop in season
Trollop.
3. Definitely.
Okay, so Floozy of the Year. First, we have Evelyn Nesbit. I don't think we need to explain any of these.
No.
We've gone through.
No,
yeah.
no,
Evelyn
we've
Nesbit.
gone
don't
through
need to
them,
say.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Second, Nell Gwynn. Maybe the original Floozy.
Maybe
Witty
the
pretty Nell
floozy.
Gwynn.
The third, Elizabeth Short.
AKA the Black Dahlia.
Right. Yes. Thank you. The Black Dahlia.
You're
The
welcome.
fourth is John Wilkes Booth.
Such a slut.
He's
his calves and his little
the calves.
outfits.
His little
He did have the
outfits.
calves.
And he had like what, 5 girlfriends at one time? Like he had a lot of in the pocket when they found him. Like
There was a
lot of letters.
a lot going on.
The letters, yeah.
And he also had a tattoo of his own initials on his hand.
Yeah,
Which is,
yeah, he sure did.
it's a Floozy.
That takes a special kind
Exactly. That's what I'm
of something.
saying.
Yeah. And the last one is Olive
Olive Thomas.
Olive Thomas.
Musical theater, you know. Floozies.
Olive Thomas, who, again, just deserved so much better than she got,
sure
but
did.
continues to live on as a ghost.
Yes.
Haunting.
Talking to
Yes.
fellas. Even in
Hey
the
there,
afterlife.
fella. Hey there,
Hey there,
handsome.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
This is
Floozy
a
of the
tough one
year.
too. Sorry about
God.
the
Really is.
barking
We got some good
chihuahuas
floozies here.
Also,
It's okay. They're mad. They're mad about their.
they didn't win.
They didn't
They're
win.
upset they didn't win
Louie
their
and Jack were
category.
like, "How dare you,
That's right.
mother?"
I want to award everyone for different reasons.
I know.
Oh, the Floozy of the year. I'm indecisive. Oh, so difficult.
It was. This is a hard one.
The
Yeah.
Floozy of the year
Floozy of the year goes
goes
to
to
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Oh,
what do we have?
oh!
I can't see,
wait.
Olivia. What do you have?
Nell.
Nell
too.
Gwynn.
Nell Gwynn.
Nell
The
Gwynn.
winner is Nell Gwynn.
The original
Nell Gwynn.
Floozy.
The
I had a hard
original
time,
Floozy.
Nell or Evelyn, but
I
I went
know.
with Nell.
I was torn. So
Me too.
torn. But because again, original, both I would
Yeah.
say Nell Gwynn classically, just from
Yeah.
years alone. Nell Gwynn, the original Floozy,
Literally.
and then Evelyn Nesbit setting us on the path in the last 100 or so years
Right.
of the crime of the century
Yeah.
amidst the Industrial Revolution and so much media. But Nell Gwynn, congratulations, Nell.
Congrats, Nell.
Way to
love
go,
you, Nell.
Gwynn.
That's
Just
right.
Yeah.
Giving us so much
My
so
Floozy
early.
inspiration, you know?
And
That's right.
inspiration. Ahead of her time.
Ahead of her
really.
time, living right across the street from the castle, being a Floozy.
Yes, and the King's Gaze was one.
Was one? That was another
Was one?
Olivia's.
O-N-E?
What was?
One.
What do you mean? O-N-E, no one, like W-O-N. She won
One of what? Was one of what?
That was great. Oh my God. Well,
One.
what a
Wow, we did it, you guys.
we did it. What a
Floozy Awards.
What a just real quick, Jen, where
Yeah.
can people find our playlist? Because I wanted to shout that out
Oh.
again. I feel like we talk about the playlist all the time, and I wanted to clarify because now we have quite a bit.
It's a banger.
Quite a bit there.
Our playlist is on Spotify, but it is actually reserved for our Patreon at the $5 level and up.
So, if you would like 4 Haas avocados or 3 Haas ladies
Floozies.
plus a playlist of Wicked Stage Pod bangers.
So good.
Jen, give us just a sense of the range of things that are on the playlist currently, because I haven't looked in a minute, and I'm like, what? What is even
gonna
on
bring it
here?
up
Because
right
we
now.
keep
Yeah,
adding
I'm gonna
to
bring
it.
it up
We
We
keep,
too.
being
keep
like,
adding to it
add it to
because
the
we
playlist.
just add it to the playlist, and then I add it to the playlist.
And then
I
you
mean,
do.
We
and
have,
it's-
we have everything from, since we were just talking about our Floozy Nell Gwynn, we have songs that are actually entitled Nell Gwynn that like she may have danced to when
Hell
she
yeah.
was doing theater. We of course have Life Upon the Wicked Stage from Showboat, Crime
Obviously.
of the Century. We have some Mama Rose, some 9, you know, in honor of our thumb.
Excellent.
We have a little bit of West Side Story. We have the Addams Family, Phantom of the Opera, Ragtime. We have some Sondheim with the Ballad of Booth, Oklahoma.
range, and I feel it is fun also to go back and then to listen in the context of the episode and
Yes.
remembering what were we unpacking when we're
Right.
like, add it to the list.
It's real good. We have a little glamorous life at Weekend in the Country for me and Ashley from
From that
Little
time
music.
Jen and I were on stage together.
that one
and we're
time.
different people.
Different people.
In
Ashley
fact-
was totally miscast, but she was great.
And Jen was playing an old hag at like
an old hag actress at like 27.
Yeah, you're like 25, and you're like, this old washed up woman.
So washed up.
She's so old. Like she can't even be seen in public. Like how embarrassing. It's like this woman. This young woman whose frontal lobe is still fresh.
It's still fresh, man.
Wasn't even formed yet. Yeah.
No,
Oh my
25.
God.
Yeah, we even have The Adventures of Superman for George Reeves on there. The theme song.
His theme
so
song.
we got a
What a
little of everything.
playlist.
It really is very, very good. When I need to pick me up, that's what I put on in the car. Is our playlist. So
I just wanted to close out with just in general, like a thank you to our listeners and to specifically our Patreon subscribers of every level, but just any other thank yous we need to shout out just to cooperative partners who are quiet and or leave the house and or crawl through our space while we're recording this crazy content. So thank you to the plus ones and the unproblematic men in our
lives. That's right.
Thank you. Yeah. Who else am I leaving out, Olivia?
No, I think that's it. And of course to the one and only Matt Palm. We got
Matt Palm. I was gonna say Matt Palm.
Yeah, freshly minted Floozy Award winner.
Floozy Award winner, Matt Palm.
He can put that in his byline now. Floozy Award winner, Matt Palm.
Matt, if you put that in your byline just once.
All right, listeners. Well, until the next season, and again, we don't have dates or timing or anything, but it sounds like one way or the other. Stay tuned for our potential crossover episode for Halloween, and we'll drop more details as we know more.
So excited!
Yay!
Okay, you floozies.
And scene.
Thanks for listening to this week's episode of the Wicked Stage Pod.
Follow us on Instagram and check out our Patreon for more exclusive content.
These deliciously wicked episodes drop every other Friday, so make sure you subscribe or follow and don't get left waiting in the wings.